Oh my god, that took too long, man. You guys probably didn't see it, or won't see it either. I took a long time setting this up, but anyway, normally I will say welcome. This is the You Good Podcast episode. Some. I think I mentioned before. It's kind of hard doing a podcast when you're like kind of by yourself. I think at this point it's just like, uh, you know, talking to myself, which is something I kind of do on a regular. So I'm not too uncomfortable doing it here. But I will definitely go back to the podcast once I do have a little bit better setup, especially more of a better, not better, but more of a better situation for like co-hosts and stuff, or maybe even getting people here. So maybe the podcast might be like a show that is maybe once a month or something like that. I'm still sorting that out. I do want to get more back into this because I do miss talking to the mic. I miss whoever's watching. To me, it's like, what was it The Rock said? To the millions and millions around the world. Yeah, this is WWF times. Not sure if you guys are old enough, but I'm actually gonna call this just a little personal because I did go a little personal last time, and I feel like that's the perfect name for this right now. So what's been new? What's going on? What's up? My back. I gotta make sure my back has some good posture. Speaking of my back, what else has been new with me? It's just because it's a little personal. Just talk about myself. Is I hurt my back recently. More importantly, my lower hip, my lower right hip. Something was not in its place. Had to get realigned. It was actually the meaty part of me, not my bone structure, which is, I don't know how that happens. In Spanish, it's like I did a mala fuerza. Like I pulled something, like I did like a wrong way to pick something up, or maybe it was time because my body has been building. I've been working physically for a long time, and I feel like it's just been building and building. So my body's kind of talking back to me now. And when my body talks back to me, I feel like it's a direct sign of certain directions where I gotta go. Like, for example, in my like my curtains over here, my current, Jesus, I gotta, some words I eat those up. In my current like career situation and stuff, maybe that is the sign that I was looking for, to like move forward or to spread my wings or even to go to uncharted territory that I've never been before, which is actually pretty scary. So there's a little bit of fear in my heart, but it's the first time in a long time that I feel something other than comfortability, other than, numbness. So the fact that I'm feeling something else is pretty exciting. Oh God, I don't know if you guys heard that crack. I got my fan set up right now. It's mega hot. Summer's still here. It decided to stay a little longer, which is fine. We're in September. The fall weather is basically like a couple weeks away. So I'm hype about that. But yeah, that's what's currently happening. Since I messed up my back, lower hip, whatever, I can't lift, bend over, and do a lot of physical stuff. It hurts me to like if I'm not sitting like a certain posture, then I'm horrible at posture. Then it starts hurting me. So this was something that I think was coming because I've been praying. I've been asking the universe, whichever one you do, but I pray, for a sign. Like, what's the sign that I gotta move forward? What's the sign that I gotta like just change it up because my life got stale, man. It got really stale and it got less fun. And the fact that it's less fun is killing me. It's like sucking me dry. And we all have different definitions of like what's fun and what's like isn't fun. For me, fun is like just risk taking and putting my hand in a bag and grab as much as I can. And what I mean by that is grab as much opportunity as I can. And to be honest with you, I was in a place where it seems like it's all crushing down. It seems like there's so many signs that I should like move forward. I don't like staying in a certain place where I started out great and then I end up souring. Like I start turning sour. Like instead of selling lemonade, I'm selling lemons now. It's a Spanish saying. It's my first time saying it in English translation. But it feels that way. Like I feel like if you stay in a place too long where there's no longer that love you have for it, it's going to kill you. It's going to drain your soul. And that's what I feel is happening here. That's what I feel is going on. And it's something that I think caught up. First your love goes, then you're mentally in it, and then when your mental goes, I think your body follows after, and that is how I am here. That's how I got here. I'm currently wearing a brace. I would stand up and show you it, but I'm in my boxers, and you guys don't know that because I'm fucking like halfway up. And to whoever's listening, yeah, I do this in boxers, man. It's fucking hot. I can't put a full like outfit on. I got a rug too. It's not looking great over here, but everything is as great as can be. So that's my status right now, and I feel like that's what's keeping me, like, it's starting to keep me going now again. It's starting to like hype me up. It's starting to like, all right, we're getting back in the groove of everything. So that is where I'm at right now. Got a messed up back. Currently trying to see where my career path's gonna go. Looking at options. I'm considering options I never thought I would ever consider because of the bad experiences I've had. But I want to improve in certain areas. Like I want to improve my writing. I do a lot of writing. I'm finally back at it again. Sometimes you do get writer's block, but the best things to do is at least write something. And I'm glad I'm finally doing that. I want to improve my writing. I want to mature it because I know I've matured, and I know my experiences have matured. I'm a parent now, so my experiences are different. My experiences have more layers. I feel not cutting off from any. My bad. I said sorry to my stand because I care about it, but I'm not cutting off from anybody's like struggles or experiences. I think we all just have this time where we deflower everything and we really cut into the layers of ourselves, and that is something that I think I'm in the beginning of. I'm not even in the middle of it, man. I just started it, and I'm pretty hype about it. So that's another thing. Another thing, minor goals too. I'm finally starting off to like put more art on myself, more tattoos on myself, which I'm happy about. Just stuff that's represents me instead of Milwaukee. In strategic places, I do eventually want to get neck and arms and everything. I already started my legs, but all in time. All in time. Everything has to be prioritized. But that's another one there, and I'm learning to like do certain skills I didn't think I'd ever do. Because I never considered them before. Now that I am like in a different position, like I'm a family man, I got my wife, my son, and potential future kids. I'm gonna need a car. I'm gonna need like certain things that I didn't think I needed. I'm definitely catching up now. So my experience, my advice to everybody is get your license, man. Because I already got my permit and stuff, but I just gotta get the license. Gotta make it official. Gotta get more comfortable behind the wheel. It's been a while, and I love it. So that's where I'm going at right now. Like I'm even considering going back to like taking some kind of like classes for my writing, something to make it better, something to make it certifiable to the point where I can, start writing as a job, like a real like either portfolio edits or agency, whatever. As long as I'm writing, man, besides my personal projects, I think that'd be fucking cool. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about. Like again, I'm fearing because this is all an investment, and in this time period of yourself, it's all about investing in you, and all about breaking those limitations that I thought I had on myself, or the doors that I thought were closed for me are finally creaking open slowly, and it got to the point where I feel the wind going through it, and I'm like, well, now I need to go through this door, and I don't know where these doors are gonna take me. I don't know where my next step is for career wise. But I'm fucking ready for it, man. I'm ready to tackle this down. I got my wife with me. I got my son with me. I got like a whole crew here, and this is my crossroads. This is my cross. Oh, another thing that's brand new too, besides my back being very in bad shape and me not being able to walk. I walk in the same pace as every person that has a walker and cane out there, by the way. This is true. I can't walk fast anymore. This is a problem. Because already here around where I live, people walk slow generally and they're healthy. So the fact that I'm not healthy as much anymore and I'm in their pace, it's really excruciating. I really fucking hate it. And it's hot. But, yeah, so it's a nightmare to do groceries. But another thing that I've actually done, and on recommendation, is I actually made a TikTok. Like, what the hell am I doing? I'm not 14. But guess what? It's another medium. It's another place where I could just talk to people or myself. And hey, if somebody comments, that'd be dope. If someone doesn't, then they don't. I mean, it could be a whole journey of no contextual like talk between me and anybody. But I don't know, something in me, man. I love. Man, that sounds so Kanye, right? Yo, I love talking to myself. Nah, I like just talking to the mic. I feel like I got something here. Even if nobody else sees that, man, I still feel I have something. So I'm happy I'm even there. But like, I don't know how. It's kind of sound weird, right? Like, where have you guys been? Where is your journey at in life? Do you feel like you're in a crossroads? Do you think Like, do you think there's a major plan coming out of this? Hi, honey. Do you think there's a major plan coming out of this? And like, where's your blueprint at? Like, I started eliminating stuff from my personal like vices, from my personal routine. I started taking out stuff that has no benefit anymore, and they're just distractions at that point. You know, they become stuff that it's a hindrance and a waste of time. That you know, you don't need them. Maybe you outgrew them, and you figured it's time to go forward. So I'm doing that with my personal life. I'm cutting off some of the extra meat that I don't need, and just putting the priority where it needs to be. I need to get stuff done, and you know, I'm actually gonna start doing lists now, so I could feel better about myself, crossing these stuff out. God damn it, I'm fucking fixing my posture again. So I'm actually doing that. Besides it being mentally, I'm just gonna have to start writing it on paper or on my notes, because you know I do that now. That's the new thing. You don't write music no more. You fucking type it. So that's where I'm like excited and scared to be at. You know, especially since you know my baby boy is growing. So it's gonna be a whole different experience to show that this is what we're going to. And if you have a partner and you're going through the transformation together, then you know even better. Kudos to the fresh parents. I saw a lot of new babies on the feed, so congrats to you guys. You guys are doing an amazing job. Why? Because you're still fucking there. You haven't left. But I guess this is just me checking in. This is me like, you know, a little my confession tapes or something. You know, my confessions, something in that area. And this is where I'm at. And I guess like they always say, you always go back to square one. But it kind of matters how you view that. Square one doesn't have to be the end of the world. Square one could be the start of a new one. And we're still young. I mean, I might look back in this 10 years and be like, damn, we were still young and now I'm old. But hey, man, we're still young. It's never too late. You could go back and finish the stuff that people said you couldn't finish. You could do it for you. Do it for yourself, man. Just to do it because this is where love leads you. So that's the main goal right now. It's like I'm stepping forward with love, and I want to feel my soul again. I want to feel it more. I'm feeling it little by little. I feel it like little butterflies, and that's like gets me anxious. It gets me a little bit anxiety because now I'm feeling something after a long time, and I think that's what I'm thrilled about. I'm thrilled about that. I'm thrilled that there's just something else coming, and I feel it. I feel it. It's gonna fucking come, and nothing's gonna stop it. Nothing's gonna stop it. Either I'm ready or I'm not ready, and if I'm not ready, I'm gonna make sure I'm ready. So, that's my little insert of my little personal. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to share that, you know, that I want to do these little short vids now, just you and I, or me and myself, or just me looking at it, you know, to give myself views. But this is all I wanted to share. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are also going through an exciting change. It could always be scary. I know we had like this crazy like events happen, floods, horrible raining, and the world around us seems to be falling apart more and more. Let's just make sure we don't fall apart, because if we don't fall apart, the world's gonna hold, because we run that shit, man. But anyway, guys, thank you. This was a little personal, another segment in this actual like thing that I'm gonna continue doing. Hopefully next time my son's here. I gotta go pick his ass up right now. Love you, Damien. So I can't spend too long, but that's perfect because there isn't much more I needed to say. Hope you guys had a great fucking time. Deuces.